Happy Casual Monday, everyone. Abby Esmena here with the Audition Room 513 in Cincinnati, Ohio. So today I just wanted to share a quick free download video for all of you in the industry. This one is in response to a lot of questions that I've received from students and clients. What can I be doing as an artist during this downtime, during this quarantine? Let's talk about some things that you can be doing while everything is kind of shut down and nothing is really up and running. Right now is an ideal time to be working on your personal websites. If you don't already have a personal website, yourname.com or whatever you want the domain to be, you should really look into getting one. And with everything as it is right now, now's a really good time to, let me mute this. With everything as it is right now, now is a super solid time to take advantage of some of the discounts that these websites are running as far as buying a domain and getting a website up and going, because I know that they're running a lot of specials with the economy spiraling. So look into getting your own domain. Domain. Is it Monday? It's been a long, feels like just one long weekend running into each other. What is today? Is it still March? Oh my God. Look into getting your own domain for you to use as a personal portfolio. So mine is abigailesmena.com, and it is where I put my new headshots. It's where I put my photos from any photo shoots that I've done. It is where I put all of my material for my reels, any commercials or independent projects that I've been in that are quality work. I throw those on there. It has my resume formatted on there, just a generic one. It has a little blog area that I tend to get to every so often. I need to be better about that. It is just a place for people to go directly to see my stuff because, you know, I have an IMDb and I have a YouTube and I have a Vimeo and I have an Actors Access and a Casting Networks. That's so many different places with so many different projects. One website, that is my personal one where they can literally just go there and find anything they want. Ideal. Very good time to be updating your Actors Access and your Casting Networks page if you don't already have one. I will be putting together a step-by-step webinar later for download. I will be going through setting up new profiles for those two networks and showing you how to get up and going on those, because once all this stuff is done, and even right now, I'm still receiving casting notices from a lot of the casting websites, and a lot of these projects are aiming, slating to shoot later in the summer or later in the year, and they will make do. I mean, in this time, yes, a lot of things are shut down, but think about what everyone's doing. Everyone's still watching TV. So artists, you're still in high demand, and you need to be staying on top of your craft and your portfolio of work, even while nothing else is going on, so it seems. It's also a really good time to get in contact with your agents if you have an agent and just kind of stay in the loop, send them any new work that you've done, keep them updated on what you're doing during the quarantine, and ask them what their suggestions are for what you might be able to do in the meantime that they might need you to do. I know some of my Chicago agents sent out an email for other things that we as actors could be doing, which was really, really nice. If you are into audiobooks, a lot of people are watching TV and they're listening to audiobooks right now. So there are some websites that you can be going to maybe look into doing some audiobooks, some voiceover work right now, because that stuff is still in high demand as well. Oh, now is also a great time to stretch your creative brains and maybe consider writing and producing your own project. Right now we have a lot of downtime. Ooh, a lot of it. So what better time than now to be writing? Just write. Just start writing. Anything you've ever wanted to watch a show about or a movie about or make a documentary on. I mean, I don't know that you can compete with Tiger King, but you can definitely try. Well, there's plenty of other shows that you could come up with. That was a really good one, though. Yeah. If you get on Facebook, there's a ton of groups that I belong to, that the Audition Room belongs to, a lot of artist pages, actor pages. They're still posting castings. They're still posting needs for projects, for collaboration. I know I'm in one group in particular, and we are collaborating on a series. And pretty much everyone is based here in the Midwest in Ohio, so I'm really excited to see how that turns out. But there's still stuff going on. Artists, we can't sit still. We can't not be working on things creatively. So people are still working. Make sure you're trying to get involved now, so that way when this stuff is lifted, it's going to be a mad dash out of the house to start filming a lot of these projects. So make sure you're just staying in touch. Keep your pulse on these Facebook pages and see what they've got going on. Some of them, like SOFA, Southern Ohio Filmmakers Association, is a good one to join. Actors Helping Actors, Ohio Films, Midwest Filmmakers. There's Kentucky Films, there's Kentucky Castings, there's Ohio Castings, Dayton Filmmakers. There's a 48-hour film project page for a lot of these big cities. I mean, if you just start typing in actor, filmmaker, TV, commercial, Facebook groups and pages will start to pop up, and then boom, you just join. Some of them have questions, some of them have stipulations to follow, for standards and things when you join, what to post, what not to post, what's okay. Just make sure you read all the guidelines, but that is a really good way to stay busy and keep your creative juices flowing in this downtime. Another thing, it's a really good time to figure out your type as an actor. And yes, this is a shameless plug in my own little video. We do type workshops here, and we have them ongoing. And it's just a good way to figure out who you are as an actor as far as a character. Typecasting is the easiest way to get your foot in the door. And I know some actors are like, I don't want to be put into a box. I don't want to be typecast. Well, just embrace the typecasting, because typecasting is real. And once you start taking on these roles that you can easily play, that they see you and they're like, boom, Midwestern PTA mom. That's her. Book her. I mean, once they see how good you are in that role, now you can expand into other roles. You will have the body of work behind you to be able to request that you have different roles sent to you, and to be able to audition and compete for these other roles. So typecasting can absolutely 1000% work in your benefit. If you don't know your type as an actor, I strongly suggest you join us for one of our typecasting webinars. They're only $25 and a lot of good information. We help typecast you. I help you come up with your brand, your log line, kind of like your elevator pitch to people. So take advantage of that during this downtime, because once this is over, you can schedule your photo shoots, your headshots, and you can have these character types in mind for what you need for your repertoire, for your toolbox. That's a really fantastic idea. What else? Reading. Definitely reading, learning, watching movies, taking in all the art that you can right now to work on yourself as an actor, your craft. I read a ton. I read an absolute ton. Truth by Susan Batson, amazing book. Kirk Baltz recommended that to me, fantastic book. An Actor's Life, I believe is what it's called, by Jenna Fisher, but from The Office. Really good book for aspiring actors from the Midwest, because she is from the Midwest. So I highly recommend that book. I listened to it on Audible, but you can also buy the hardcover or paperback copy if you don't take in information auditorily. So yeah, definitely read that one. Really good and very funny. Movies. Any actors that you admire, any actors that you think you could play the roles that they play, watch their movies. Meryl Streep is hands down my favorite actor, probably one of them of all time. So I take in as many Meryl films as I can. Daniel Day-Lewis, and I love Johnny Depp for his character work. Christoph Waltz, amazing actor. Foreign films, foreign cinema, really good work. Really good work in foreign cinema. If you haven't seen Parasite, that should tell you all you need to know. But foreign cinema is amazing, and people steer clear of it because of the subtitles. It's amazing. I highly recommend you watch a foreign cinema film a week at the bare minimum. I mean, we have plenty of time. You could definitely watch more, but start to ease yourself into that, because foreign film is really solid acting, cinematography, directing, just really good stuff out there. Also taking some online classes. There's plenty of online training going on. I know Kirk has some stuff going on. We've got some stuff going on with the Audition Room. You can go to our website, the class tab on our services page, and see what we're still offering online. We have audition labs going on where we work with a script given each. So Tuesdays is commercials, speaking and non-speaking. Wednesday is hosting type of commercial work, teleprompt, spokesperson, industrials, things like that, where you would be speaking directly into the camera. Thursdays are the film and TV audition lab. So I take a script, for each of those categories, 1 to 2 per session, and we workshop it. We get in front of our cameras and we do it, and then the students afterwards can film 2 takes of that audition that they did at their house, send it to me, I'll critique it, see what you're doing wrong. Maybe you're holding your head too high, maybe you're fidgeting too much, maybe you're not getting your framing right, but we discuss all those and break down those scripts each day. You could still be doing some of that stuff. Find scripts online and you can just be practicing. Practice makes perfect in front of a camera, and just kind of critique yourself, get better. And if you need help with the critique, I pride myself on my audition skills. I do. I may not book everything I audition for, obviously. No one ever does. But I can 9 times out of 10 get a call back every time. And I credit that to just knowing the audition process and knowing how to audition effectively. I may not be the best actor in the room, but I will be one of the best when it comes to auditioning. And that is just because I have realized it's a skill. It's a skill that you can train, that you can learn, that you can practice, and you can build on. And the better you are at that skill, the better chance you have of booking more jobs. Acting is a career of auditioning. So if you're not good at auditions, you need to start there. My mailman. I think it was my mailman. Could have been the mailwoman. Anyway, this downtime is also a solid choice. Solid choice. I keep using those words. That must be sometimes I have words of the day. Obviously, solid must be it. Right now is a great time to just be practicing on random things. I mean, some of us have a lot to do. Others of us have more downtime than some, and you could be practicing just not random, but other skills as an actor. You want to do dialect work. You want to, play different roles from different languages or different countries where their dialects are different, even just a southern drawl or, work on your British, your Cockney, or your Australian, or you want to work on, mate, whatever dialect you want to work on. Obviously, I need a bit more work on my Australian accent. But there are websites that you can do that on. You can also get on a lot of these language learning apps, and they can help critique your dialect. So definitely try out some of that stuff. I mean, it's what else are you doing? And why not build more skills to add to your resume for when this is all said and done and we can get back to work out in the real world, right? And last but not least, I guess you just be taking care of yourself. Now's the time to get plenty of rest. I'm still not getting enough rest, and I don't know how I'm managing to do that, but now's the time to be drinking plenty of water, getting plenty of rest, just enjoying some downtime. We're always go, and burnouts are real. I get burnt out quite a few times throughout the year, so I know how bad they can be, and with everything that's going on and a lot of negativity surrounding us, it's a good time to just go inward and figure out what makes you happy and what you're going to be passionate about come in the future, and start figuring out ways to build upon that passion. Yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. info@auditionroom513.com. My name is Abby. My business partner, myself, will always respond to the emails. So feel free to message us. And I hope you guys are staying active. I hope you're staying safe. If you have any other ideas for videos that you'd like to see, also drop us a line. Visit our website at www.auditionroom513.com, and I will see you all later.